one of the challenges today that I've heard from the likes of Dr. Bonnie Smith is that STEM, is kind of flatlined in terms of students in high school going into STEM. And one of the things they talked about was perhaps we need to have role models and do a PR campaign around, people the likes of Chris Hatfield that I met recently, and have inspirational leaders like yourself talk about the journey to be getting involved in STEM.
Yeah, STEM, I think you hit the nail on the head. Like STEM is now, I think, so integrated in being ready to being for our students to be ready for the future. I think the world that students are living in and graduating into, like STEM is just like, it's part of the digital age, just part of understanding, and being engaged citizens. And so for me, like, I naturally gravitated towards the math and sciences when I was a student, and I just like loved being able to learn about both, and I pursued that. I was able to go to University of Waterloo, and part of the learning there is they have a strong co-op program, and I think really that was where like the passion really ignited when we get students to actually be immersed in STEM experiences, get their hands dirty, get their feet wet, whatever STEM they're learning. I think that really is where it comes alive for me. Like, yeah, going to co-op placements and learning in industry, learning at research facilities in universities, really like excited and inspired me to continue. And just to your point about like that seeing yourself in STEM is such a key piece.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to have these placements, I got to work alongside scientists, research associates from different walks of life,
Well,
and you really get to like see yourself in STEM. And I think that's where the challenge is to what you mentioned is, that sometimes students don't see themselves in STEM. And I think drawing
mm-hmm.
awareness to know that STEM is for everybody, and there's also more nowadays, there's so many more opportunities when it comes to STEM. It's not, the typical engineer or the mathematician or the astronaut. STEM careers are almost, I think, almost in every sector. It overlaps. Like STEM overlaps within business. It overlaps within other fields. Like, and it really is. There is, I think, a space for all of our students to see them in STEM. But the true challenge is trying to illuminate that for our students.